Hello. Hi guys, happy Monday. So it's another Monday, a new week, a new month. Happy Emancipation, everybody. Today we here in Trinidad celebrate Emancipation Day. Trust that you all would have had a relaxing day today and that you would have thoroughly enjoyed your holiday. Not only that, I'm hoping that whatever it is that you may need emancipation from, whether it be something mentally, emotionally, physically, or otherwise, past, whatever in the past, that will free you up to accomplish God's will and purpose for your life. I pray that you get experience emancipation from that as well. So happy Emancipation Day in every regard of the word, the meaning of the word to be emancipated. Today, we're in Genesis and we're going to talk about another lady. Fellas, I gave only a blind last week, and I just wanted to talk about this lady this week. So, like I told you before, it's nothing really, it's just we here. So, we're going to talk about Rachel today in our devotional this Monday. Now, Rachel had a very interesting story. So we're going to read in chapter 30, but the backstory is her husband Jacob left where he was before, came to this new place. Lo and behold, the place that he came to, his uncle Laban was present. That uncle had two daughters. The one that he met first was Rachel, but Laban tricked him, and instead of, so like back in those days, you don't see the woman face. I don't know what kind of treacherous torture is that. You don't see the woman face until the honeymoon. And so he did not realize that Laban tricked him and gave him the older sister, who he didn't go for. And that is who he married and ended up with on the wedding night. So he worked 7 years to get Rachel. That was the deal. You work 7 years, you will get her as your wife. When the 7 years was done, he ended up with Leah. But because he really loved Rachel, he decided to work an additional 7 years for this woman. I don't know how I would feel as a daughter and a sister, knowing that this was going down and all it was taken was mine. The man came for me. But anyway, so eventually, Jacob got the one that his heart really loved. That being the case, Leah, which was the older sister, started making children for Jacob. Rachel didn't have any, and Leah was spitting them out like that. Rachel got fed up and she said, "You see me, I'm going to send in my maid, and you're gonna make children for me, girl." And so I don't know what kind of system was that, where you could have just give your husband a woman. And so just like Abraham, Sarah told her husband, "Hey, go on, I can't make for you, go on, let she make for you." So Rachel did the same thing, and she bore a son. Rachel was happy. She came and she bore another son for Rachel. Rachel was extremely happy that, even though I wasn't able to give my husband a son or children from me, at least my maid was able to. When Miss Leah realized, also you're starting to give Jacob children, Miss Leah now, after she done make Hototo, sending her maid, and that maid ended up making 2 more children for Jacob. I don't know, Jacob, like, what is this? Like, he just enjoyed himself. He didn't have a problem with his issue. He enjoyed his life. And so he had children for Leah. He made children with Leah's maid. He had children with Rachel's maid. After now, Rachel, we'll read it. Let me read it. Chapter 30. So verse 1. So now when Rachel saw that she bore Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister and said to Jacob, "Give me children or else I will die." And Jacob's anger was aroused against Rachel, and he said, "Am I in the place of God?" So he asked her, "Am I God to make you conceive or not? Am I in the place of God, who has withheld from you the fruit of the womb?" So she said, "Here is my maid Bilhah. Go into her, and she will bear a child on my knees, that I also may have children by her." Then she gave him Bilhah, her maid, as wife, and Jacob went to her. And Bilhah conceived and bore Jacob a son. Then Rachel said, "God has judged my case, and he has also heard my voice and given me a son." Therefore she called his name Dan. And Rachel's maid Bilhah conceived again and bore Jacob a second son. Then Rachel said, "With great wrestlings I have wrestled with my sister, and indeed I have prevailed." So she called his name Naphtali. When Leah saw that she had stopped bearing, she took Zilpah, her maid, and gave her to Jacob as wife. And Leah's maid Zilpah bore Jacob a son. Then Leah said, "A troop comes." she making a troop. Clearly times wasn't hard back then as it is now. When Leah saw that she had stopped bearing, she took Zilpah, her maid, and gave her to Jacob as wife. And Leah's maid Zilpah bore Jacob a son. Verse 11. Then Leah said, "A troop comes." So she called his name Gad. And Leah's maid Zilpah bore Jacob a second son. Then Leah said, "I am happy, for the daughters will call me blessed." So she called his name Asher. Now Reuben went in the days of wheat harvest and found mandrakes in the field and brought them to his mother Leah. Then Rachel said to Leah, "Please give me some of your son's mandrakes." But she said to her, "Is it a small matter that you have taken away my husband?" Now Leah, I find brave to make this statement. You know you get the man in a clandestine manner. It wasn't you he came for in the first place. My girl saying, "Is it a small matter that you have taken away my husband?" Belly and guts, yes? "Would you take away my son's mandrakes also?" And Rachel said, "Therefore he will lie with you tonight for your son's mandrake." To me, Jacob seemed like a piece of cloth. You wear the dress tonight. I not alright. You have permission to wear the dress. I don't understand. You take it tonight. So, therefore he will lie with you tonight for your son's mandrakes. So you just, my goodness. When Jacob came out of the field in the evening, Leah went out to meet him and said, "You must come in to me, for I have surely hired you with my son's mandrake." But this is prostitution. And he said, and he lay with her that night. And God listened to Leah. And she conceived and bore Jacob a fifth son. Leah said, "God has given me my wages, because I have given my maid to my husband." So she called his name Issachar. Then Leah conceived again and bore Jacob a sixth son. And Leah said, "God has endowed me with a good endowment. Now my husband will dwell with me, because I have borne him six sons." So she called his name Zebulun. Afterwards she bore a daughter and called her name Dinah. Then God remembered Rachel. Now this is the verse that I really want to zero in on here. Verse 22 says, "Then God remembered Rachel, and God listened to her and opened her womb. And she conceived and bore a son and said, 'God has taken away my reproach.' So she called his name Joseph and said, 'The Lord shall add to me another son.'" So these two sisters fighting for the attention of this one man and doing everything possible so that he will favor one over the other. Leah thought to herself, right, against six? No, he ain't leaving me to go by none of these others. That's it, I win. I have a troop now, I win. And Rachel, on God's timing, not with you doing your own thing to make up, because you find God taking too long, doing your own thing, mixing up and negotiating for this and negotiating for that. Hire a husband here, there, and everywhere. Oh Lord, you wait 14 years before the man could have come back and get here as his own. Now you can't blame the lady, yeah? I mean, the man came for you. He came for you. So some of us will go through situations where you are unjustly dealt with. The situation that worked out, how it happened, how it went down, everybody wrong, and they did wrong by you. And so after 14 years, you now come and get the man that came. The man came, he came for you. So 14 years, you don't have to wait that 14 years and watch your sister palaunch herself with what was really and truly supposed to be yours. You had to go through that process and that let her eat. Matter of fact, you had to wait the 7 years for him to come. You had to work, labor with the wicked self, work that 7 years to come for you. And then when the time you think in your time come, boom, not you sis. They send your sister and said, he had to work another 7 years. So you wait that 14 years, you went through that pain, that process. You went through that. Come now, you can't make a picnic and your sister with your proud self. Happy and glad to be popping them out. When you do your own thing, because then nobody send you. You do your own thing, you decide you're going to call Bilha, your maid. Come Jacob, take her as your wife and she will make children on my knees on my behalf. Boom, you get one, you get two. You thought that was enough, but Miss Leah decide, oh, you send a maid, but I will send mine too and tell Jacob, hey, take she and make children for me. Because like I can't make no more. Miss Leah maid give him 2. So the ratio is 6-2. Leah still in the lead. Now only that 4-2. Yeah, 4 from herself and 2 from the maid. So 6-2. Leah come now and make 2 again. 2 again because you negotiated your man for mandrakes. Really?
Babush.
Why you do that? But why you do that? You hand over your mister for some
Babush.
The lesson there, as I know somebody used to say, lesson inside of that. Mind your business. Mind your business. You know why? If she wasn't so busy competing, trying to compete, all she had to do was to keep her tail quiet and to just say, Lord, Father, because she prayed enough. She prayed, obviously, the verse said, then God remembered Rachel. So obviously, you would have been talking to God about this problem from day 1, maybe from year number 7, when you realize, wait now, it's my sister, I'm sure she was going back to tell God, this is unjust, Lord, help me to this, help me to that, Lord, give me what is due. So God remembered. In order for him to remember, that means you would have had to be in his mind before for him to remember, for him to bring it back to his memory. The Lord remembered. All you had to do was wait. All you had to do was wait, but you set up your own story and handling your business on your own. Mining, or Reuben come and bring mandrakes for Leah. What that had to do with you? That have nothing to do with you. You decide she had sons, I had to get sons too. You send your maid. She had mandrakes, I need to get, so you negotiate with the woman that rob you from what was supposed to be yours in the first place. You negotiated with her for your husband and you send him in and bam, tune your skin again on you, so now the ratio is 8-2. Now tell me how that working out better in your favor. And Miss Leah, she called one a name because she's happy and everybody going to call her happy, and she tell herself, now that I give him 8, 6 from me, 2 from my maid, it didn't know how he would leave me. That's what my girl had upon you. And all you had to do is to wait for God to remember. You think she do anything for God to remember? She didn't do one thing. God remembered on his timing, because it was at that time. Don't busy about yourself. Now I'm telling you, it's not right there as a business owner. I'm telling you, everybody doing everything online now. It have everybody online right now. And so if you wasn't doing this before, and because some of us doors are closed, God has allowed us to tap into skills and abilities that we didn't even know we had. And so people who wasn't selling products now before, all of a sudden they're selling products. Who wasn't doing it? I am sewing. I was not doing that before. And so it just have a floodgate of products and things available for customers to purchase. Is no longer the variety, and I'm thinking of the variety right now is in the entrepreneurs and the persons who selling, like you have a variety of that to choose from for one product. So you who was making twist out balm and hair oil, it had more than who was there before, but that is not your business. That is not your business. All you have to focus on is, Lord, please remember me. Lord, remember me. Send my clients directly to me. Send my customers directly to me, because you will drive yourself mad. Rachel was driving herself insane trying to keep up with Leah. Who you trying to keep up with? Who you trying to match? Who you trying to outdo? They put their price this price, you put your price higher. They put their price this price, you come in lower. Who you competing with? Rachel was competing with Leah. And Leah was well ahead. lengths ahead of poor Rachel. And all you had to do was wait for God to remember you. Then God remembered Rachel and God listened to her. So you was talking, you feel he wasn't hearing? God listened. So God heard the prayers that she probably would have prayed for the past how much years? And it would have been plenty, because it's 7 plus 7 and she made 4 children. I don't care if she get pregnant, as she pop out the next one, that's more years added. And then the maid make, and then you come and make. So let we say that 8 children, let we say she make 1 a year. 14 plus 8, all them years you day waiting. You plus your 2, because he gave you 2 by your maid as well. 10 years. So let we say it's 24 years, because Leah didn't take a break. My girl she was working around the clock, she had a mission. Let we say she didn't take no time off, and she was just popping out them babies. She just said herself, I do it all one time, and as much as I could give him, I given him. 14 plus 10 is 24 years. So you there 24 years talking to God, and God remembered you. But in the midst of God remembering you, you went and do your own thing before, when all you had to do is wait and mind your business. You auction off your husband for some bush. Why? What it is you're doing? What it is you're doing, sis? Bro, sis, and bro. What you doing? And I'm coming from the business perspective, because I'm telling you, you will drive yourself insane if you go on Instagram and Facebook Marketplace and realize, but it's how much people doing the same thing that I do, and mind your business. That is not your business. That is not your business. Your business is to do what you're supposed to do, and just pray, God, remember me. Nothing. Have tunnel vision. Play-Doh see, Play-Doh here. That is not your business. So I came here for my entrepreneurs. I came here with somebody else who is still waiting for God to bless them and to do something that they see their neighbor getting through it. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, not 6 times, not 7 times. 8 times you get through. Plus mandrakes. You get favor with that, and you just there, and you say, so what happened to me? What it is going on with me? Something had to be wrong with me. Just wait on God. Wait on God to fix your business the way He wants to do it, when He wants to do it. Pray. Lord, give me patience. Help me to be patient and to stay focused until my time comes. Then God remembered Rachel, and God listened to her and opened her womb. Who do it? God do it. Rachel didn't do it. In fact, Jacob turned around and bawled, am I God to close your womb or to prevent you from having children? Rachel let her know, I am not the one. I am not the one. And it's God. God is the one that opened her womb, and she conceived and bore a son and said, God has taken away my reproach. Then leave them things to God. I cannot beat up. I'm telling all you. I'm telling you, honest to God truth, you will go on Instagram, You will see somebody doing something and your heart will get palpitations if you don't know how to focus and to talk to yourself. You will get palpitations, your stress level will rise, anxiety will build up, and then you will get panic. You will start to panic. Why in a pandemic you go and look to panic? Put yourself in position, start to think about all kind of things. Nobody can go buy my thing, and it has so much now. Nobody go, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Just pray. Put your things before God. Lay your hands on it if you have to. You know how much headbands and scrunchies I have inside of there? What am I gonna do? Lord Jesus, wonderful world have and Pennywise. You know how much products it have in Pennywise? Let me tell you, you go inside Pennywise, you start to talk to yourself, what is you really doing? Your name not even known past your friends. Your name not even known past your friends. You coming to compete with Shemoisha and Kanto? That's what I'm telling you. You go through that, I tell you stop make, you stop create, you stop think about all the things that in your mind, you stop. During this pandemic, I'm telling you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 new products. Ask me where I could sell them because everywhere closed and salons can't open. Ask me where. Ask me who know. Ask me how much people try it. Are you going to stop just because this is the present situation, or are you going to continue until God says, oh, you're to know, and bless you, not once but bless you twice? Are you? And it's who? Joseph, imagine you are the mother of Joseph, the Joseph. That's who God kept back for you to bear. Leah didn't bear Joseph. You, Rachel, who was waiting 20-something years for God to answer a prayer and to take away your reproach, 20-something years, and God gave you Joseph, the Joseph, Prime Minister, who saved not just the children of Israel, but even the people them who sell him, all his brothers and them. The same Reuben who brought the mandrakes, all of them who do him evil, he saved all of them. That's who God saved for you. So sometimes it really makes sense to close your eyes and cock your ears. Don't hear, don't see, and you're just there. Lord, I'm waiting. My turn when I come and I'm waiting. You go remember me and you go take away my reproach. I'm waiting. And I'm watching what Rachel doing, and I'm watching what this one doing, and don't go and do nothing. Don't go and do your own thing. Don't do your own thing, because it will get you nowhere. Rachel was still 8 children upon her. 6. She had 6 more than her. Leah had 6 more than Rachel. You don't try to compete. You're not competing with nobody. You're in this race by yourself, and you're praying and asking God, you take away my reproach. And your reproach is not with the next person that make it the same thing as you. Me? Well, all you know, my nail tech, my sissy poo, I just bring her right in here to do pedicures and to do nails. Ask me if I can do it. I am qualified and certified to do exactly what she is doing. And I let her come right here to take my customers, because I tell them, no, I have a nail tech. So and so will do it. I have no problem whatsoever. And anybody could tell you, I don't, people just say, girl, as if they're climbing this mountain top, and it's only a few that could gather on the peak. My mountain flat, it's like this. So it's me, you, your sister, your cousin, everybody could fit on top here. That is the way I see it. It have room for all of us. And in dialect, it have room for all of we. I cannot afford to stress myself, to go and do things that I'm not supposed to do just because I want to get ahead. I am not. I don't have the energy. I have 4 picnics, and they stay quite a lot from me. I don't have the energy to go through that kind of headache. So I'm saying to us, please don't focus on all who doing and all who came through and this one, but look, so and so still doing thing. Look how much customers still going by hand we supposed to be. That is not your business. Mind your own business and do what you're supposed to do, and watch God take away your reproach. Watch God bless you. Watch God open whatever door, whatever scenario, grant your favor wherever, watch God do it. Trust me. And he's gone, he's real gone when he do it. You in here, no great feat. We know about Joseph, and we know about Joseph. We know about Joseph, your firstborn, well known. Just wait. Wait and don't study nothing else. Wait and don't watch nobody else. Wait and don't focus on nobody else. Keep your eyes focused, peeled onto what God will have you to do at this time and this moment. And Lord, help me while I waiting to stay focused. Help me while I waiting to not get distracted. Help me while I'm waiting to not try to compete and to measure up and to do like what everybody else is doing. Help me to do what you want me to do while I wait. Lord, give me patience. Help me to be patient. Help me to be patient while I'm waiting. Help me to wait on my turn, because my turn will come eventually. God, you will remember all the prayers what I would have prayed before, and you will listen, God. Verse 22 again says, then God remembered Rachel and God listened to her. Just know, God is taking note. He is taking note, and he will bring your own self back into memory. Hey, I made a note here for Melina, yes? Yes, she asked for this. Let me organize. He will hear, he will remember, and he will listen. So that is my encouragement for us this week. I know some of us, business-wise, waiting. We're being advised to do certain things. And, yeah, I am saying, trust God, wait on God to open whatever door he needed to open, because trust me, once it open, it's not nobody that could shut it. No man could close a door God open. And I prefer, I'm grateful for favor when I get it from people, humans. But when you see you get favor from God, and Father God open a door for you, it didn't have no wind that could blow and close it. It didn't have nothing that could keep that door closed when God wants it open. And I look forward to open doors from God. I look forward to open heaven from God. I look forward to God putting me in places that he has foreordained and predestined for me to go. God could do things nobody would have been able to do for you, and you know this had to be God. And when he bless, he's blessed well. There's a verse that says, the blessings of the Lord make it rich and add no sorrow with it. Trust me, Rachel was well blessed, and in plenty years to come by that one pick-me named Joseph. So I just say, wait on your turn, wait on God to open. If you are waiting on God to give you a pick-me, pray so that he could remember. This girl pray so much for God to open her womb. I remember that. And God will listen and he will do it. Have faith, keep believing, keep trusting. Don't give up. Don't do your own thing. Don't go and run wild and start to say things that you shouldn't even say. You turn around and telling Jacob about, if you don't give me a child, I will die. What is wrong with you? You can't do them things. So ask God, Lord, I better keep my tongue and keep my soul from trouble. Help me, Lord God, to be patient and to wait. Help me that while I wait, God, that you will reward those who wait. They that wait upon the Lord, you shall renew their strength. Just remind yourself. You remember what the word of God says, and then God will remember what you prayed. He'll remember how strong your faith was. He'll remember how big and intentional it was. Like we did in church this weekend, that you need to be intentional about your faith. And sometimes you might need to be intentional about how we operate while we wait. And that thing that we prayed about. So until next time, guys, continue to be safe. Continue to practice your 3 W's. Wash your hands, wear your mask, and watch your distance. Stay safe. Build up your immune system. Work out. Exercise your lungs so that your lungs will know how to operate under pressure. And drink your water and mind your business. Stay hydrated and mind your own business. Until next time, guys, it was nice hanging with you all. Have a great week. Love you all.